In the South Bay, a pho restaurant in Milpitas shut down indefinitely, and this viral video is the reason why. That is a now former employee you see there in the black shirt. And yes.
Why he back there beating the meat on the ground like... Excuse me. I didn't mean to say it like that. But why is he doing that to the meat?
That is a slab of ribs he's slamming on the ground. This happened at the restaurant Pho Love, the restaurant owner telling the Mercury News that this former employee is trying to bring down his restaurant. Well, the county health department has now closed Pho Love, saying inspectors also discovered other health violations, including a cockroach infestation.
All those people you hire, they represent you and your business. And all it takes is one employee to do something wild like this and you'd lose your whole business. Should be crazy, son. And here's the wild part. They did the news article and covered your business. Don't nobody know who this man is. So your business is going to shut down and he's going to go about his day.
I would say, because I'm a woman, you would say you and I are the same?
Yeah, just about. Like, categorically, yeah.
Okay.
Of course, there are always differences between, like, individuals, like height, weight, stuff like that, like...
But is there anything fundamentally different than us, between us?
Like, height, hair color, stuff like that.
Nothing else?
Like, one or two, like, features here or there.
Like?
I mean, well, obviously there's the matter of, like, develop, like, how the bodies develop, what genitalia people are born with, stuff like that.
Listen, I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems, you know. Leave your truth. Live in your truth. Just don't force us to live in it with you. That's the only thing I ask.
If one of my daughters ever tell you that they gonna call their daddy, bruh, you are in trouble. Cause I'm coming. And when I come, I'm not talking.
Based on things that are going on in this world right now, before you come ready for action, you should listen. Now, I'm not saying your daughter would do these type of things, but it has been proven that these young ladies will come out here and make up a story because they ain't their feelings.
I was sexually assaulted at a party, a stream reward party.
Get to the bottom of it before you start acting out.
Ain't no let me explain, ain't no it wasn't my fault, ain't none of that. If my daughters called me and said, Dad, this is what it is, and that's what it is. Just that simple.
I got a son, I got a daughter. My son be having situations on the school bus now. That's my baby. So deep down, I be wanting to go off. What they said to you? Who said this? But at the same time, like, I be having to get to the bottom of it because a lot of times it be bullshit. And now I have a daughter. I go 100 for my son. And I can already feel that I'm probably going to go 150 for my daughter. But with that being said, I was once a boy. And I dealt with young ladies. And I know what young ladies are capable of. Young ladies are very emotional. And sometimes with those emotions, they don't be thinking straight. So before you come ready for action, get the whole story.
This right here threw me for a loop. So check it out. My son found our boxing gloves in the closet. He gets the boxing gloves, put them on. He come up to me. He starts jabbing me. So I'm like, bet, we play fighting. He jabbing me. I'm blocking it. I'm hitting him back, throw him on the ground, whatever, jab, jab, jab. I'm blocking. And then he just starts crying. I'm like, bro, why are you crying? Why are you crying? I haven't even hit you hard at all. And he gets up. He was like, yo, you're stronger than me. I can't beat you up. So this whole time, you thought I was a hoe.
They got my daughter going crazy. I'm finna go fuck with her. Ma'am. Ma'am. Man, why you making all that noise, huh? Why you making all that noise, man? Why you hit me? Yo, it's crazy that I was just looking at this video. Why you hit me? Why you want to fight? Why you always trying to fight? Huh? You think you can beat me? Yeah. Yep. Watch out, bro. Get out. Get out of here. This man always trying to fight. I think you plotting for the day when you could beat me up. Is that what's going on?
Yes.
Every other time I ask you a question, I gotta ask you to say it with your chest. You just said that with your chest. So you plotting on a day when you could beat me up?
Yes.
Get out of my room.
What?
I know who you are now. Get out of my room. Bye. Get out. Close my door behind you. And you don't be coughing. Get out. Get out.
What?
This man said yes with his chest at that. Plotting on a day when he could beat me up. What is she doing?
Can I ask you a question? Why are you recording? Why are you recording?
Oh, just for fun.
Huh?
Just for fun.
Okay, make sure, because, we're having some problems with that, going around people doing that, so it's just...
Really?
Yeah, because we're not really supposed to be filming stuff.
Why not?
Well, because there's a problem that's going on right now that they're doing it.
I'm filming myself, though.
As long as you, that's what I'm saying.
If I harass people, that's a bad
that's what I'm saying. I see you, so I'm just saying, but just make sure, okay?
Thank you.
All right, that's all I'm saying.
Oh, you mad. You have a problem with people recording at the restaurant? She must be the restaurant owner. Sometimes you gotta think before you act. Mind your business. Mind your business. We in 2025. I mean, I'm a little upset about this shit, but I ain't gonna act like I'm not guilty of it. You get some food, the food look good. Wow, damn. Look at this shit. The problem comes when we more into our phone than actually enjoying the experience. That's when the problem comes. So I don't know what is she talking about? People record. There's a situation going around and people record. No, bitch, mind your business. Imagine you watching all my videos, laughing your ass off, but you still ain't subscribed. You got commitment issues, dog. It's free. It is free for you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way, YouTube not gonna control when or how you see my videos. Come on, people. What's going on? What are you waiting for? I ain't begging. I'm asking nicely. Don't make me ask you again.
My boss is getting fired because of me, and I need y'all to tell me if it's my fault or not, because I kind of feel like it is. So we were out of town last weekend for a work trip. We had a conference out of town in Vegas, and so obviously we're going to make a weekend out of it. Me and my boss, for context, are pretty close. I've worked with her for about 5 to 6 years now. I know her kids, she knows my kids. I've been over for dinner, she's been over my house for dinner, the whole thing. Like, we're pretty close. So for this trip, we were like, we gotta make sure we at least meet some, like, fine men. Like, we're newly single. She just got out of a freaking divorce herself. The man was a piece of freaking shit. So I was, like, super for it. I'm like, let's get you laid. Like, that's my mission this weekend, is to get you laid. So we go to the first conference, right? She sees this guy at one of the speaking engagements that she thinks is so cute. And he ends up, after the speaking engagement is done, coming up to both of us and was like, kind of talking to both of us, which I thought was kind of weird, but I didn't even, like, we're not even going to worry about it. He was like, hey, ladies, would you like to meet me down at the lobby bar for a couple drinks tonight? And we exchanged phone numbers, and we're like, yeah, sure, we'll meet you there. So she's super hyped. I'm like, yes, this is about to be a great situation for you because I don't know. He was like talking to both of us. I don't know if he thinks it's gonna be like a threesome situation, but that's not happening. But homegirl, I'm very happy for you. I'm excited for you. So after all of the speaking engagements are done, we go up to our rooms and get ready, and then we meet this guy at the lobby bar. Now, he brings a friend, which I'm like, okay, thank God. So now we know it's not about to be a threesome type of situation. And his friend is so freaking cute. Now, I'm like a little like in my head because I have been talking to this guy back home for like 2 weeks, but we're not exclusive, right? I'm realizing now that I'm like close to my 30s, I'm going to actually date. If we're talking, that does not mean we're dating until you actually ask me if I want to be your girlfriend. Ladies, I know you're about to have my back on this one. I just know it. So anyway, so we're all four of us are down at the lobby bar, and we end up hanging out till like midnight. I realized the next morning we gotta be up at like 5 or 6 for these freaking conferences. So I'm like, I need to go back up to my room, gave the other dude, super cute, my number. I was like, let's try this again tomorrow night. So I get up to my room, and I hear a knock at my door. And it is the guy, sure as shit, it is the guy from downstairs. He's like, hey, I just couldn't stop thinking about you. I'm actually leaving tomorrow. I didn't want to say that because I didn't want to make it seem like I had to be with you tonight, but I did really want to kind of get to know you before I leave. Do you think, are you really tired, or could we just hang up here for a little bit? I'm like,
He trying to clap them cheeks. He trying to get to know your insides. That's what that is.
sir, come on, let's go. You already know. So we're talking, right? We're vibing. He brings up a bottle of wine. We turn on Wolf of Wall Street. We're literally just vibing, talking to each other. And it's like 12:30 at this point, maybe close to 1 o'clock, right? We are just about to get it on. Like, just about. Like, the wine is hitting. Of course, I gave him some freaking spicy cubes. So we're about to get rolling. As this man starts kissing me on my freaking neck, I hear a knock at the door. Another knock. I'm like, who? And the actual, like, who could this possibly be? I open up the door, tell me why, it's my boss. It's my boss. And I'm like, homegirl, what you doing? What you doing here? It's 1 a.m. She's like, oh my gosh. She's like, I'm so happy you're awake. I thought you'd be asleep. I was like, girl, I'm not about to sleep. About to do something.
Wait, hold on. What part 2? What happened?
Homegirl, what you doing? What you doing here? It's 1 a.m. She's like, oh my gosh. She's like, I'm so happy you're awake. I thought you'd be asleep. I was like, girl, I'm not about to sleep. About to do something else, like, entirely. And she looks in and sees the dude, and she's like, oh my God, good for you. I'm like, so what are you doing here? She's like, I need 3 spicy cubes.
3?
I said, 3? You were only downstairs with one man. Like, why do you need 3? She said, I met another, and we are going to have a, situation, all 3 of us upstairs. My jaw dropped to the freaking floor, okay? I am so happy for her because homegirl has been married literally for 10 years. She has done nothing. Like, she has had no real fun.
I don't want to put this on all of the ladies, okay? We're not going to put this on all of the ladies. But some of y'all, fellas, you have a wild, I don't want to say a wild beast, but you have your woman in captivity, okay? You have her in captivity. It's certain things that she want to try. It's certain things that she got on her bucket list that she can't get done because she with you. And the moment y'all little relationship is over, oh, she gonna be out here in these streets. She been married for how long now? They freshly got a divorce, and she about to get that choo-choo ran on her. It's probably been on her bucket list for years.
So I'm like, this is about to be life-changing for her. So I give her the spicy cubes, and I am just like, I go back to this guy just like beaming, like just so happy for her. We do our thing, right? Whatever. We have a great night. The next morning, I don't see my boss at the conference. So I'm like, okay, either some weird foul play happened and like they did something to her, or maybe she overslept, or like my mind is going like, where could, this is my boss, like she's in charge of this whole trip, so there's no reason that she shouldn't be down here. So I literally don't see her the entire day. She calls me at the end of the day and said that she is back home. I'm like, what happened? Where are you? Why are you not here? Homegirl got fired. I guess there was, and she didn't know, I didn't know, there was a no fraternization policy for the trip. And I guess with me being her, working for her and not being at the same level that she's at, basically it just looked really bad that my boss came to my hotel room at 1 a.m.
drunk as shit, and other people saw it, and homegirl got fired. So what do we think? Like, is that my fault? Homegirl came to me. I feel terrible though, because I've been hyping up these damn spicy cubes. She knows I'm the plug for that shit. I just genuinely felt terrible, and now I don't get to work with my girl anymore.
That's kind of messed up. At the same time, though, it's not your fault. She's a grown adult. She knew what she was doing. Now, I don't know if y'all friendship could continue, because it's going to be a bit of jealousy in there. It's going to be a bit of... When people want to mourn something, they need somebody to blame. And if she's mourning the loss of her job, you're going to definitely be the first person she accuses of. You're definitely going to be the punching bag. You was probably pushing for her to have fun and experiencing life. And, you know, she going to blame you for that shit. But at the end of the day, it's not your fault.
My relationship that I was in ended in a weird kind of a way. 50th birthday Dubai trip, and I ended up going solo.
Can we just give this young lady a round of applause, because she don't look 50, man. She don't look 50. Y'all know that black don't crack.
And because of me ended up going solo, my ex dumped me. When I got back, he made us miss the flight. Well, the first time was canceled. The second time, we missed a train from Orlando to Miami because they had to reschedule us, and then we turned around and missed our flight. So I ended up going on my Dubai trip solo. Come back, and I got dumped. He said it was because of the way I communicated with him when I got back, because I felt kind of hurt that he didn't put forward the effort into my trip like I did for his 50th birthday. So there's some other things, all right? But in actuality, I know, and down deep, even though he does not want to admit that he dumped me because of how this whole trip turned out, which is okay. I'm 50. We're grown. It's all right. Being in this relationship was actually, for me, it was something different because I'm so used to dating Caribbean people. So dating a Southern man, it's a little different. The way how you have to speak, the way how you have to be, you know, that changes completely. Me trying to fit into somebody else's circle and not me being real with myself. So at this age of 50, I will say, I'm not doing that shit again, okay? Hell no. I am walking on my own, okay? I am going to do the things how I feel like do. I am not trying to fit in no damn body's world. At some point that people have to take accountability for their actions. Going to a date, I just want to go have me a drink, get me something to eat, and back in my crib. Right now, your girl is just chilling. My relationship that
Hey, Miss Shelly, I got somebody for you now. I did a whole response to her and her Dubai trip, right? But really, I was trying to hook her up with my father-in-law, because they're about the same age. He probably a little bit older. But anyway, I'm editing the video, and I just caught that she said she went to Dubai by herself. Now, maybe old head been on the internet too much, but man, he probably thought you went over there because you got paid by one of them sheiks. I don't know. That could be the case. He probably thought you got paid to go over there and do something a little strange for a bit of change. You know what I mean? Maybe, I don't know how much on the internet you are, right? If you've done your research about these ladies on Instagram, they get paid by the sheiks to come over there, and they getting hundreds of thousands of dollars to do some wild things. Now, maybe your man's imagination, his imagination took him to a dark place. And he probably thought you went on that trip by yourself to make some money.
Okay, so boom. My homeboy asked me, why do women keep calling him a deadbeat even though he still send money? I asked him, I said, remind me again how many kids you got? He said, I got 8, 2 baby moms, 4 kids apiece. I said, okay. And about how much do you send per month, for the children? He said, about $300 to each baby mom. I said, pause.
For 4 kids?
The fact that I know that you be in a strip club spending $2,000 to $3,000 on strippers every couple days to impress the bro.
He's a scumbag. He's a scumbag. And we all know somebody like this. We all know somebody who spend an ass of money at the club trying to impress these hoes don't take care of their kids or don't take care of their situation at home. I knew that was sleeping on couches that instead of saving their money to get a place to stay, they'll get that money, go to the mall, blow it on an outfit just so they can go to the club, and then go to the club and pop bottles. Imagine popping bottles at the club and going back home and you sleeping on a couch, man.
That's problem number one. I say, but did you know that your son is a star quarterback? Did you know that your baby girl birthday was 3 days ago? I say, that's the thing, you don't show up. I say, you have to understand that child support is just a receipt. And parenting requires presence. You don't do none of that. That's why. I ain't talked to him since, y'all.
That's what you risk when you give people a reality check. Some people don't like to take accountabilities for their own action. And when you hold them accountable for shit, then you become the enemy. As a friend, you did the right thing. You told him about himself. It's up to him to do what he would do with that information.